So this is the Alienware 34-inch curved monitor. It's a bad boy. It says 3,440 times 1,440. 1900R, IPS nano color with 2 millisecond and one refresh time of 1 to 20 hertz processing with an NVIDIA G-Sync inside it. So this should have no problem automatically adjusting the resolution when we plug it into the computer. But if it doesn't, I can show you how to do that too. It's really easy. It's got these nice, actually I'll go over the box with you guys first. It's actually a really nice box. It's got the picture of the Alienware R11 on the side, and then the back here is the behind the monitor. I really like the power button here, how they've recessed it so you can feel it when you're looking at it. And this is all RGB as well, so we should be able to change the color of the screen. And there's your stats there. It looks like this is going to be like a top slide off because of where these are, how the box is shaped. Now when you open this, you're going to want to have the monitor picture up top. Oh, it's got more of these plugs on the bottom. Good to know. So I got the safety plugs on the bottom. Right, there we go. It's always nice to have a big office so you can throw your boxes like me. All right, this packaging is very interesting. It's obviously telling you the arrows are this ways up. I'll take this brown box out. This looks like a stand. Something like that. This probably clips on the back of the stand. Here's some sort of, I guess it's like a USB 2 to 3. Alienware information. Got a, to be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure what this is. It's a USB to some other type of USB, but it's there. And then we've got our, it looks like HDMIs. We'll put those aside for now. And the power cord. Okay, so there's multiple layers here. You're not going to want to pull the whole foam thing out because there's pieces of the monitor stand inside this foam here. I like the foot. It's got nice weight to it already. Nice, got a nice metal base here. You can feel the weight. It's got a sort of screw locking mechanism in here, probably to fasten it, the leg into it, the foot. Oh, so this is the leg or the arm, whatever you want to call it, the appendage. Nice, I like that. This is very heavy actually. It's very, very robust. Interesting. Very, very sturdy and heavy material here. So you're gonna put the leg inside the foot, and then you're gonna screw the foot into the leg, arm, appendage, whatever you wanna call it. It's got a little thing on there so you don't need a tool. Don't over tighten it because you wanna break that little thing, and then push it back down for later. I've got the monitor. Wow. I think that those little, these little connectors here that were on the foot and the back of the monitor here. I think that's to control the RGB. That's just a total guess at this point. Might want to enlist one of your nerd buddies that likes Alienware to help you get this out of here, so that you're not grabbing the screen too hard. Alright, because it's carved, it's standing up on its own, but you should by no means leave it standing up its own like that. We got this really awesome mount. The monitor itself is nice and light. It's about the same weight as the mount. So I'm going to put the bottom clips in first. See if that's the right way to do it. It looks like it's not. Maybe it was. It's making me nervous holding it with both pieces up, so I'm gonna do this. Alright, so the top definitely goes in first, and then it'll just click into place for you. Oh, this button lets you remove it. Good enough. And I've come over here. Got multiple hookups here. Here's the power. This looks like HDMI slot. One of these two. Sorry, I'm not super expert. We got headphones here and two what look like USBs. This is that USB that I didn't recognize, obviously, and two more USB looking things. So we're gonna put the appropriate cords into the appropriate holes. Giggity. It's got this nice little wire grabber kind of thing here, I guess it is. Not really sure. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. So there's a hole up here in the back of the monitor. You can run all your cables through. Keep it nice and organized. And then once you get past that hole, there's this little thing here to also keep your cords nice and organized. And we're gonna go ahead and plug in this thing and do that thing. Okay, one down. Here's that weird cord. I don't know what it's called, but I know where it goes. So we're gonna put this weird shape first through the hole because that's the part that plugs into the monitor. Take it through our little wire caddy here. Make sure you got it facing the right direction and stuff. Two down. You know, we got the power cord. That's important. Just a generic power cord. So Alienware has got these really cheap, flimsy ones. Probably don't want to use this for cable management. It's too soft. We're gonna want to put in this part because that's the part that goes with the monitor. Just an immediate observation, the power cord's not very long. Do a little wire caddy and then plug her in. And we got one more. It doesn't look like that HDMI plugs in, so this is probably an extra cord. Now this cool plastic piece goes right there. It looks, there's these little clip sort of thingies in there. That's going to go in last, so we're going to line this up with the holes in the monitor. Make sure you don't miss the hole. It's actually kind of a softish plastic. Oh, it's actually a slide in, so you want to come about an inch back and then slide it in. There we go. And that does look pretty clean, to be honest with you. It's pretty heavy. I'm a decently big guy. That is a decently heavy monitor. Wow, it's very big. You know it's big when you buy it, but you're not really exactly sure how big it is until you've got it in front of you. Wow, that's a big monitor. Cool, did it right. So it has power. All right, so voila. And USB, and I'm not sure that it matters which one you put it in. It's blue though, so I'm gonna put it in the blue one. All right. All right. We got the monitor set up here. Put a cool little, you know, outer space galaxy sort of background. The monitor is very large. It's very curved, and I love everything about it. Got first place 2 out of 3 games. Alright, so here we got the LG Ultra HD monitor in 4K. It's the 320K50T or 32UK50T. The 32-inch. It's got the AMD Radeon FreeSync in here, which eliminates shuttering that can occur between your monitor and your graphics card. It's got the DCI P3 95% typical. It's great color, basically, so that means you can control it. Got lots of different inputs, and it's 4K, 32-inch. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. We got this at Sam's Club, but I'm sure it's available on Amazon. If it is, which I'm sure it probably is, we'll provide that link for you. So far it's looking a lot like the Alienware. This is the foot and stand. This is the arm or the leg, whatever you want to call it. Fits right in there, and then push this in. Just like the Alienware, but just for a difference in quality, this one is not as heavy and as sturdy as the Alienware one. Alright, nice and toy like a toy. Got a power cord here. We've got a HDMI here. This is some other sort of power supply adapter. And looks like another HDMI. There's a CD owner's manual included. And this looks like a wire guide for the back here. I'll just go ahead and put this on now. Take all this out of here. This way is up. Alright, so you just want to be careful when you're picking these up so that you're touching the frame and not the screen itself. Yep. So this is the 32-inch LG 4K. Just put the top in first, and then the bottom will click in, just like that. So, there's our 32-inch monitor. That's a big boy. As you can see, it's actually a little taller, yeah, it's a little taller than the Alienware, but it's 2 inches narrower, and it's flat, it's not curved. We've got these HD 4K monitor connectors. Alright, so it's got a power adapter and power cord. Looks like a little Mickey Mouse. Plug that in. This part goes into the wall. Well, actually not the wall, into your surge protector. The wire goes back here into the clip. So that's good. It's power plugged in. Next up, we got the monitor, the HDMI monitor. It's got that flat corner on it. See what this one looks like first. Alright, here we go. This is going to be my streaming monitor. So this is a Samsung 24-inch curved monitor. It's pretty cheap, under 150 bucks. Can't go wrong with that. I figured I'll use it for streaming, and I do have another computer, so I'll use another monitor anyways. Well, it's packaged very well. Maybe a little overkill. This little thing in the bottom here, pretty standard with all the monitors we've done so far. I do like that they're adding these days. So. Yeah. Toy like a toy gun. We got here, looks like power supply and monitor cord. They don't use instructions here. All right. This looks like an inverter. So it's gonna go with the power supply. Plug this baby in here. Like that. This part is gonna go with the power strip. All right, it just pops in there. I like how light it is. Just go ahead and plug this HDMI in. Put the power cord in here.